This week to share my project, I thought I would do screencast. And what I did this week is I learned about Edpuzzle, which if you haven't used it, is it allows teachers to take a video, upload a video, or borrow it from somebody else, and they can crop it, add questions, add comments. And I thought it was really easy to use. I logged in with a Google account as a teacher. And it puts you into my classes. I don't have any classes, but you can import them from Google Classroom. Now, if you click on here, content, you can look for other people's Edpuzzles, and they're separated by age level. And then you can just go in, find a video you like, and add it by hitting copy. So now that's going to show up in my content. You can also connect with your school. And then right here, my content are all the videos I have saved or created before. So you can organize them with folders. I'm going to move this to my math folder. And that's that. To create a new video, you can either upload your own. You can also use these different channels where videos come from, YouTube, Khan Academy. If you use Chrome, you can actually add an extension so that if you're in YouTube and you find a video, you can move it to Edpuzzle instead of searching for it through Edpuzzle. So that's what I'm going to do. I want this butterfly video. I'm going to edit it with Edpuzzle, and now it takes that video for me. So in the video editing, you can crop the video, you can do voiceover, you can do audio notes, and you can do quizzes. It's really easy to crop it. You just use these little guys. I'm not going to crop it. So I will do, to start off, I'd like to add a question. So I want my question to be right there. So you can move it anywhere you want by just sliding it. And I'm going to add a question by clicking on this. And you can add an open-ended question, multiple choice, or a comment. I'm going to do, what do you know about butterflies? And hit save, and that's it. Now I want to continue. I'm going to add another question. I'd like to add a multiple choice question this time. Correct answer there. I think it's pupa, I'm not quite sure. Now you put the incorrect answers here. You can add as many as you want. Okay, now I'm done with that. So I'll save that. Now I'd like to add, a voice comment, but I gotta find the place here. There it is. Oh, I want to do, so you want to hit audio notes or voiceover. And then it explains what it is here if you're not sure, and you can do help center here. So I'm going to add an audio note. I click on this to record. I want you to notice the wing pattern. Now I click on it again to stop the recording. And if I want to hear it, I just click on this little box. I want you to notice the wing pattern. And if you want to delete it, you just click on it again. Delete. I want you to notice the wing pattern. So another thing you can do with quizzes is you can add a link to a website to have students go to the website. You can add a picture. There we go. So they can see that and they can have a link to look at. So one of the cool things to hold students accountable is that if they go to another link or another tab, it automatically stops playing the video so they can't skip through it and do something else at the same time. There's also no fast forwarding. So that's kind of cool. So I finished all the edits that I want to do. Just click finish. Now I can tell it to go into a folder. I can add it to a class. I can select this to prevent skipping. I don't have a class to assign it to, so I'm going to do a public link and share the link or embed it. And that's it. It's free, but I think you have a limit of 20 items that you can save. And if you make referrals to other teachers, you can add, I think if you do so many referrals, you can add like 3 items to your storage. So that's kind of cool. They also have an online professional development. So you can go through that if you want to learn more. And then if you link it to your teacher account, you can get a certificate. And you can also see, I couldn't do this because I haven't assigned it to other students, but in Gradebook, you can see all your students. You can see whether they've watched it. You can see when they watched it and what grade they got. You can click on the questions and see how each student did. And then I believe you can also see like how many segments times students watched a segment. So if students weren't quite sure what the answer is, they have the option of going back and rewatching that segment, which I really like. It's kind of like it's a great way to have students take notes because they might not like fully pay attention to something, but then when you have them type the answer, and then if they didn't quite hear what the answer was, they can go back and search it, and then they type it. I feel like they've learned that a little bit more. And then maybe for retrieval practice, maybe the next day, you could go back and have them write what they remember from that. So I really love this. I would even consider getting the paid version because it's really easy. And it's a good way, like if you have 2 things or if you have a video that it doesn't cover everything, you can stop and add what you want added into it also. So that's my screencast. Thanks for listening.